All right, everybody. The wait is over. Oh my gosh. How is everybody? Mercy sakes. What a freaking week it's been. Yeah, it's one of those kind of weeks. It's a stick kind of, or a stick kind of day. I am smoking the Monte Cristo Platinum Series. Welcome aboard, everybody. Good to see all of y'all. How is everybody doing? Boy, it's getting chilly out. I'll tell you that. Let's see. Who do we have on the line? Phil's in there first. Chip, Donald, Graham, Patrick, DDT, Todd, Ganj. Ganj, your points are kind of lingering there, sir. I'm just saying. Kind of dangling there. Hillbilly Piper, good to see you. Welcome aboard, WKR Piper in Cincinnati! Welcome aboard. Matthew from Picking and Piping. Howdy, howdy. Good to see everybody. Hope everybody is well. The lovely Sue Jones. Welcome aboard. Ron Hardcrackers, good to see you. We got the usual suspects in tonight. Pipes of Old, thank you, sir. I always appreciate you hanging out. I know this is a little bit late, but man, I am happy to have you. Note, look, the technical difficulties were my health, the fact that my wife was out of town. Okay, I got to update some kind of things. This thing wants me to update. Now, what are we doing?
My good friend Phil Rivera, pipe maker
Verifying
extraordinaire.
download. Updating something. Whatever it's doing. Restarting bot.
All right, Cincinnati, it is time for this.
It's got to do its thing. Whatever it was, it wants to do its thing. Road King, good to see you. Country Gentleman, good to see you. A little bit nipply there, DDT. Just tad bit. Feeling pretty good though. I'll say that. It is feeling kind of nice. The chat bot's supposed to. I don't know what it's doing. It wanted to download. That's just how it goes. It doesn't look like it's coming back up. So I mean, should I just open it? See if it'll work? Should I? Dare I? Don't I? Oh, I don't have the Godzilla roar. You know what? Let's go ahead and put in the Godzilla roar. Let's go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm just gonna turn it on because it said it was restarting, but it didn't restart. Tempt the fates. Why not? Let's go ahead and put in Godzilla. Look, being sick. The boy was sick. The wife's been out of town. I've been holding down the fort this whole time. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Sound files. Okay.
This is Patrick.
This is Patrick.
This is Patrick!
You don't want to get mixed up with a guy like me. I'm a loner, a rebel.
I'm getting really...
Oh, that was weird. Does that mean it's... I'm in the middle of sound editing, so it seems like it doesn't want to do its thing. Stream Deck. Sound effects. Let's see. All right, let's see if this is loud enough. Sounds plenty loud. Let's see. All right. I'm gonna see if this works. I'm trying to remember how to even do this. I used to know.
My good friend Phil Rivera, pipe maker extraordinaire.
That's him.
Good evening, fellow pipe smokers. Hope everyone's doing well. It's Matthew here from Picking and Piping.
Let's do general everyone. Here we go. Hey, yikes. Yikes. And okay, exclamation point Godzilla. Here it goes. You want it, you got it. That's how it goes. You want it, you got it. You want to try it out? You try it out. You feel free. If you feel froggy. There you go. Here comes Godzilla. Is that how the song goes? I don't recall. By the way, exclamation point asked to get my attention because
We're not worthy! We're not worthy! We're not worthy!
Yeah. Let's see. On this day. Let's check out the holidays for the day. Just for you. Because I know everybody wants to know what happens on today. Yes, I feel better. I'm hoping I don't. Nope, ganja suspended until Fridays. But I don't know. Oh, it's Go Go Godzilla. Okay, I got to change that then. All right, thanks. There we go. So, corrected. But I know you want to know what's on today. There's always some very fascinating things that happen on this day. Broadway musical days. That's today, Broadway musical day. You have your favorite musical. What's your favorite musical, chat? Does anybody got a favorite musical? What you got? Oh, happy Confucius Day. Confucius say, man who stand in front of car get tired, man who stand behind car get exhausted. Happy Goose Day. Jesus Christ Superstar, there's Phil. Oh, Les Miserables or Miserable? Miserable? I can't say it. Chad, that's a good one. I believe I've seen that one. International Coffee Day. Drinking some coffee.
All right, Cincinnati, it is time for this town to get down.
Speaking of that, Phantom of the Opera is retiring. That one's going to get retired. Has been brought to you by Keith Stone. Always smooth, even when you're not. Amen to that one. Doggram, yes sir, you are correct. Kronk's New Groove. Okay. I mean, I like The Emperor's New Groove. I haven't seen Cross. The Lion King, I saw that one once. That was a good one. Daniel Reeves, good to see you, sir. Everett, good to see you. They get taller. After 35 years. I like that, Patrick. You sound like Ammo Head. Today is also Inventor's Day. Inventor's Day. Has anybody, you know, what I love to do is think up inventions and then find out that somebody's already done it and it's failed. That's happened to me a number of times. Mags Day. What is Mags Day? Does anybody know what Mags Day is? I am drinking some coffee with Buffalo Trace bourbon cream. And it's good. It is good. Michael Mass? What is Michael Mass Day? Michaelmas Day. I've never heard of it. Anybody heard of Michael Mass Day? Michael Mass? Michaelmas Day? Mutation Day for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Did you know that? I bet you didn't. I bet nobody keeps up with it like I do. You just don't keep up with it like I do, but that's okay. I'm good for it. Ooh, some Jack and Coke, I'll take that. Oh, Mags is a geology thing. Okay, thanks, Chad. That's a new one. I did not know that. Okay, I'm good with that. What about, let's see, National Attend Your Grandchild's Birthday Day. So but that's not fair because that's only for birthdays for today. I don't know if that's fair. Mass Effect. I'm not sure that's it. Catholic Day for Michael the Archangel. There we go. Michael Mass Day. Perfect. National Biscotti Day. That would be really good with this coffee that I'm drinking. That would be delish. Not to be outdone by the biscotti, it's also National Coffee Day and National Mocha Day. All right, so who if you are not going to drink straight coffee, what kind of coffee-ish drink will you get? Just out of curiosity. I used to drink those mocha fraps way back in the day when I was trendy. Anisette Day? Oh, Patrick's drinking coffee with some Whitley Neal Blood Orange Gin. Oh my goodness. Mercy. Actually sound volcanic, Chad. Interesting. Fascinating. It's also VFW Day. All you veterans out there, thank you for your service. World Heart Day. Espresso shots. That sounds good. Iced coffee is good. I'm an iced coffee kind of guy. I like that. Never gonna give you up. You've just been rickrolled. As my son would say. My son would say that. A Monster coffee. Okay, yeah, I've had one of those once or twice. Need an International Haunted Bookshop Day. I can see that. Veterans of Foreign Wives. Yikes. Wow. Let's see. This week also entails National Chimney Safety Week, National Dog Week, and National Drive Electric Week. All you out there charging your cars. When is just won $1 million in a lottery day? I don't know. I feel like it probably happens all the time. Big country, good to see you, sir. Cheering for the Bengals. National Fall Foliage Week. Look, this is my problem with fall, is like the leaves fall, and then all of a sudden we get this random rain, and it's right before I blow all the leaves off my yard, and then it kills all my grass. Every year. Every year this happens. National Hispanic Heritage Weeks. Hola. Hola to all my Latin American friends. And National Kids Creative Week. You called into work, did you? I mean, I called into work yesterday, which was this. This was the other work that I do. I mean, you know, I'm here for you, all of you. It's all of you with me together. I also think for some reason I might be able to do lives from the phone. In which I feel Derek being part of the show and has access to the show, all the metrics and everything else. Shouldn't he do like a live, at least one live a week from his house, like his back porch, like smoking a pipe and talking to everybody? I mean, don't you think that should happen with Derek? I think it would. I think it would be good. It's also National Wild Rice Week. I don't know if we ever said that last time. The word of the day is, in fact, abnegate. Yes, the word of the day is abnegate. To deny oneself something, to renounce or give up, such as a right, power, claim, privilege, or convenience. 2, to deny, to reject something, for example, a truth or a commonly held belief. Those who dominantly use the left side of their brain abnegate their authority when it comes to big decisions. You know who Derek is, don't you? Do it, you sly dog. Donald Graham, I hope y'all appreciate all the shows. I mean, again, like I feel like it's just, I wanted to do something a little bit more. It's very difficult. It's already difficult enough to do one show. If I was not very, very sick yesterday, I almost got on then too, but I was going to be a hot mess. I was absolutely going to be a hot mess. Well, and the thing is, Donald, it's not necessarily just to distract you. Sometimes it might be help you to deal with it. You know, we hit hard topics every once in a while, and that's okay.
Do you know who I am?
The reality is, I know who you are. The reality is that
People know
we
me.
enjoy
My
each other's
apartment
company, no matter
smells
what.
of rich mahogany.
And many, many leather-bound books. No matter what we get into, it is the idea that we can all collectively bring our disagreements together and stay together once disagreements have been revealed. That is the point of all. Here's a great quote of the day. I only have time for coffee. Yum. You're very welcome. Look, again, this is time we all get to spend together. And you know what? We can have our own little bubble and be productive, unlike the rest of the world. You got that right, Phil. You got that right. Has anybody ever had pumpkin chili? I am wondering, is that a thing? Pumpkin chili? Do we have to add pumpkin to chili? Does pumpkin need to be in chili? Or better yet, does chili need pumpkin? I am not about, I don't know why we got to pumpkin spice everything. I'm serious. It's right here. I have no idea. I because of the week and the wife being out, I have not had an opportunity to get egg rolls, but that is a plan.
Briar Blues here.
You can add all kinds of squash to chili. Is pumpkin a squash? Is that a form of squash? Is that what that is? A type of squash? Isn't squash also a game? Mike from Briar Blues. Welcome to the dark side. I've never heard of pumpkin and chili. Pumpkin is a squash. Okay, makes sense. Are there other types of squash other than like squash and pumpkin? Like I like squash. Like you give me squash, I like some squash, zucchini, and onions, and I like to fry that up. It's good stuff. It's good. It's good. A cinnamon roll with your chili? Pipes of old. You dirty man. I would be curious. Gosh, that I saw a homeless person holding up a sign. I gave him my over a pipe tins, told him to watch Ammo Head, and he'll never go hungry. This is a fact. All true. Shredded zucchini and kid spaghetti sauce. I could see shredded zucchini in that, or carrot. I mean, Italians use carrot in marinara sometimes. I can see all that. Acorn, all kinds, all similar to gourd. Acorn? Acum? I don't know. Acorn? Acum? I'm not sure what he just said. I'm digging the jams tonight, baby. All right, let's see what else we got. That's some funky stuff going. Let's see, we got some famous birthdays. Anne Bancroft, American explorer and author. That was 1955 when that person was born. Mandaline Kahn, American actress and singer. She is passed on. That's the rest of these passed on. Stan Berenstain, American author and illustrator of the Berenstain Bears. Not Bernstein Bears, Berenstain Bears. Thank you very much. It's the friggin'. I'm just saying. Italians use carrots, celery, and onion as the base for something Italian, which is needed for pasta sauces. I believe that. I 100% believe that. I don't doubt that at all. I mean, I've seen carrots in Italian pasta before. I'm assuming carrots add a bit of sweetness to it, a bit of a sugar content. Vincent de Domenico, American businessman who founded the Napa Valley Wine Train, 1950. Born in 1907, Gene Autry.
Smell it, smell it, smell it. Now take it.
DDT says, if I don't like a tobacco blend, I give it to homeless people. Roll up some gooey Cavendish, buddy. Oh, yikes. Yum. Oh, they reduce the acidity. I can see that. So they act as a bit of a base. I can see that. No problem there. Famous deaths. Helen Reddy, Australian singer and actress, 2020. Tony Curtis, American actor. Henry Ford II, American businessman, 1987. In 1986, Prince George Valdemar of Denmark. Did anybody get wedding? Did anybody get weddings? Hey, didn't what's his name? Hit number 61? I don't remember his last name. Hurt? Something like that? Hurt? Turf? Something like that. What was his name? I don't remember his name. He's on the Yanks. I get in arguments all the time about this with one of my buddies. Judge. Thank you, Chad. I get in arguments about this all the time with my buddy. Should there be should the home runs include inflation? as in number of games played. Should there be an adjustment for inflation? Cherry tomatoes are sweet. Ooh, I have to try some of those. I think I've had cherry tomatoes. I don't know if I recall them being sweet or not. Todd, there's no shots tonight, sir. You, sir. Ooh, thousands of cherry tomatoes. I do like cherry tomatoes. I like to slice up cherry tomatoes, and I like them in a chicken salad. It's one of my favorites. Don't forget, we lost rapper. I know, I heard about that. Holy crap! I have Eric, you were just waiting on that, were you? No, Mike. There are no shots tonight. I'm still getting over the sickness, so that way I'm okay for tomorrow. That's why I didn't go live yesterday, because I needed that. I needed that break to recoup. And I was. My wife is the one that said, you know, she's like, don't do it. She's like, you look like crap. So that's already gonna shut everybody down. So thanks, wife. Thank you, sweetheart. A few more ounces will do more than help me sleep. You can't adjust for inflation. Games played and games played. Just give a asterisk. I hate the asterisk. Man, I hate that asterisk. It drives me nuts. A record is a record, Phil? Okay. See, I don't know. I feel like you had like people like Mark McGuire and Sosa who broke the record, but they were all juiced up. And at that point, I don't think they should even qualify as technically breaking the record. I don't want to see any of that. NyQuil Sleepy Chicken, no! No! No, Sleepy NyQuil Chicken. No, sir. That's an awful thing. Let's see. Check out some things of history. The first regular army is established by the United States Department of War in 1789. Wash it down with a Tide Pod. No joke there. Disgusting. How stupid are we as a civilization that we have to have the FDA come out and bring out a warning not to cook chicken and NyQuil? And if you watch the moron that does it, he's like bare-handing the raw chicken. It's so stupid. Let everybody else figure for inflation. I mean, I'm for Pete Rose. If some dudes can juice and break a home run record, then Pete Rose can get in. You know what's funny, Mike, about that? So, like, for instance, if you look at like a hair blow dryer, it says don't do it in the shower. It also says don't blow dry your hair in bed. This means somebody has done it. Is that it is natural selection, Pipes of Old? Is that what that is? It's natural selection. Eric. Thank God you're an engineer, Eric. DDT, I agree. Let's see. The first United States Congress adjourns also in 1789. 1829, the Metropolitan Police of London is established. I want to hear something different. Give me something different. There we go. Let's see. 1957, the Christmas disaster in the Soviet Union is the third worst nuclear accident ever recorded. Kissed them? Kissed them? I don't know. 1971, Oman joins the Arab League. 1988, NASA launches the STS-26, which is the first mission since the Challenger disaster. That did occur. 5-gallon buckets come with warnings that it only takes 2 inches of water to drown. That's amazing. Cut the label off your Cincy. I'm not sure I understand where you're going with that. Let's see. 2006, a Boeing 737 and an Embraer 600 collide in midair, resulting in 154 people. What? Like, all right. So I remember a comedian that talked about this, and it's like, why do we call a plane, like when two planes collide, a near miss? Or what is it? No, I'm sorry. When two planes miss each other, it's a near miss. Isn't that like a near hit, like, or something like that? It's so weird. I don't get it. Charlie, good to see you, sir. I hope you're dry, and I hope you're well as everybody else in Florida. In 2013, Boko Haram kills 42 people at the College of Agriculture in Nigeria. Had to get that piece of tobacco out of my mouth. Thank the Lord. That is a blessing, Charlie. They always say, do not cut off federal law. But who's going to know? I don't know. Anybody confirm, is it a near miss? When you almost, it's like, I thought that was like a near hit. I feel like it's more like a near hit. 1977, Star Wars theme / Cantina band by Mecco is #1 on the Hot 100. Remember that? The billboards? Love the billboards. Can't Live Without Your Love and Affection by Nelson hits #1 on the billboards in 1990. Oh, 1991, Smells Like Teen Spirit is played by MTV for the first time. For the very first time. Dang. Gods and Guns in 2009, the 13th album from Leonard Skinner, is released, which I'm good with. I'm enjoying that. That's a fact. Look at him getting the piano going. I'll take it. Urban Hymns, the Breakthrough album from The Verve, is released. I remember that band. Let's see what happened on this day in sports while we're at it. 1996, Houston Astros retire Nolan Ryan's number 34 jersey, or the number, or both, whatever. American athlete Jackie Joyner-Kersee wins her second gold medal of the Seoul Olympics with a 7.4 meter Olympic record in the long jump. Nice. 1988, American sprinter Florence Griffith Joyner sets a women's 200 meter world record at 21.34. Do it, girl. She got some jets on her. Here we go. 1954, Willie Mays catches an over-the-shoulder catch of Vic Wirt's 460-foot drive during the Game 1 of the World Series. I bet that was I bet people went nuts. I bet people went nuts. Also in this day, 1920, Babe Ruth of the New York Yankees sets a MLB home run season record of 54. I'll take it. I'll take it all day long. Man, I don't see any problems with that. I'm a fan. I'm looking forward for when my wife gets home. That'll be a good day. There's no gambling. Why do you always want to buck the system, Ganj? The cigar is having one hell of a time staying lit. Toast them up again. Oh, I got one of those lighters now, do I? I got one of those. Oh, I hear you. I hear you for sure. I hear you loud and clear. Wonder if 10 bids has gotten anything lately. I never did sign up to get that one thing. They've been dragging a little bit. 10 bids has. You want a bowl call? There
Just look at that grain. Are you looking?
You know what it means. Shout it in the chat. Shout it, shout it, shout it out. I cannot believe people are already trying to sell the Carolina small batch on there. The Cornell and Deal small batch. Boggles the flippin' mind. Seeing the Esotericas, Sun Bear. Some frog. Nothing wrong with that. Are you serious? Like a Dunhill? I mean, I guess that's an older 10, isn't it? It's a bit of an older 10. Look at that. Mr. Alfred's Own Mixture. That's a cool looking 10. That's a nice 10. Yeah, I mean, I can see that. I mean, I feel like it's just going by the wayside. Good way to keep the hair on your knuckles. I guess so. I like to look and just see what they have. There's that Wizard's Leaf. When's that one over? Man, I should have got the other one. 2 days. 2 days. That would be about the only one I'm interested in. Elephant, Rare Elephant, and Castle New World. Old Shenandoah. Was that on there? Yeah, the Alfred Dunhill. I saw that. Oh, there we go. Patrick's got some James Stumbo's Num Nums in a Bellways second. Get it. What else is everybody else smoking and drinking this late night? Costello 10. That's pretty cool. Yeah, see, there's the anthology. I just don't get it. Yep. Not much there. Not much there. I'm not seeing anything of massive interest. Nothing that really truly gets me going. It just doesn't get me going. If you know what I mean. Oh, you're bringing some pricey 10s to Vegas. Do it, Phil. Do it. Haunted Bookshop in a Savinelli 611 with some A&W. Eric. Country gentleman's got some Haunted Bookshop in a Savinelli 614. Best of the Rest English in a Cobb, Hillbilly Piper. H&H Obsidian, buy it? Really? For some reason, it rings a bell. It rings a bell, but I don't know. Did you see Cohiba is coming out with a Weller cigar? $250 for a box of 10. They can keep it. No. I mean, they did an Eagle. Like, I forget who did the Eagle Rare. Somebody did the Eagle Rare. Somebody's done a Buffalo Trace. I think there's already a Weller cigar. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, no, it's already out. Well, no, it's pre-order. That's right. It's pre-order. Oopsie, hit the wrong button. Yeah, there's the Nope. Nope. No. I say no. Yeah, look, I mean, if I'm gonna spend $25 a stick, I'll get an Opus X, or I'll get like an Opus X Angel Share. I got my tag over there. Or I'll get God of Fire, probably the Carlos version. I'm not gonna spend that kind of money for that. I have not seen that vid that you've sent me. I have not. I was a bit under the weather. Is that one that like everybody's supposed to watch, or just me? Gordon's Vodka Greyhound Shtick. Is that what you smoked on the Greyhound, Phil? That one time? Is that what you? Oh, thank the Lord. Here it comes. There's the garage. Oh, there's the wife. She's made it. Thank goodness. Oh, I mean, I can watch it later, Road King. Yeah, I'll watch it later. I didn't watch anything yesterday after I finally got the boy to bed, or after I took him to the doctor. Then I went and had to work and yesterday. It's not like we're not running a show here. And I was sick as a dog. All right. Mike says you have to take charge of the box.
Yes, this Friday. I know. I was going to do it, right?
This Friday. This Friday, Mike? This Friday. All I know, I'm just regurgitating what he said.
Yeah, I know. I love
Make sure Katrin takes charge of the box opening.
I will.
Okay. Oh, it's a ring. Nice. So yeah. Box opening. I'm glad my wife is home.
I have to go back next Wednesday after the thing. You might have to drop me in there.
Now she's going to be gone next week. Yeah, stuff contains stuff for you and the boy.
I know.
Huh? Yeah. All right. Let's get the I'm going to move everything over here so I can start the Zoom meeting. Let's start, there we go. Let's start the Zoom. Remember, 40 minutes. No, I have not upgraded. Jump on in if you dare. Jump on in. I gotta fix my earpiece. There we go. Jump on in if you dare. And we'll hang out for a bit. Oh, there's number one. 2, 3. Remember, everybody, you start off on mute. What's awful is I've got a delay on this. Okay. There we go. No, I'm good. Oh, I forgot. I gotta admit. I need somebody. I need a monitor for the monitoring. Chad, what are you smoking, sir?
Smoking some haunted bookshop and an Asikian.
Nice. Eric, what you got? Sorry, Chad. I'll get back to you.
Got some haunted bookshop and a Savinelli 611.
Nice. Todd, are we in your beard right now? Is it dark, Todd, or are we just in your beard?
My brother-in-law is asleep because he's got to go to work tomorrow, so we got the lights up.
Understood. Chad, what were you saying, sir?
You mentioned monitor. I was going to ask if you ever got that ankle monitor off.
You know, the funny thing was, as soon as I touched it, it started to beep like I was taking something illegal out of Target, which is when I was actually trying to take it off too.
Same here.
That was a problem. That's the last time I'll go to Target again.
Hey, Martin, I have a question.
What's that, Todd?
Are you able to trigger sound effects from the phone? Because I can't get mine to work.
It depends on the sound effect you're trying to do. Some of them are on timers if they already have done it, and then some it depends on how many tens you have. You have an ungodly amount of tens, Todd, so feel free to spend them at your leisure.
Well, I was trying to do the donkey, but it wouldn't work.
Let's see. I can type in shop so that way so you can make sure you're typing in what you're supposed to. I'm glad Charlie's doing okay. That's a relief. I was gonna ask if anybody had heard from him. So there's all the things, Todd. So it's, yep, there it is. So Patrick beats you to it. Mike, what are you smoking over there, sir? Not a Scudo.
A Scudo and a Castello.
God dang it. The one time I guess a Scudo and it's not.
No, it is a Scudo.
I know, but normally okay, all right, everybody. Normally I guess a Scudo and then it's always something else. I'm like I can't, it's like, what is this? Like craps.
You got about a 93% chance.
And I miss out on it every time.
Everett, Scudo, Mike, it's good. I like it.
Right. Everett, what are you smoking over there?
Haunted Bookshop, Ezekiel 167.
We got a lot of Ezekiel pipes going on. I'm seeing them everywhere. I'm seeing them everywhere lately.
I'll make you famous. You got to get yourself one.
Right. Yeah. If I'd stop spending all my money on gear, it probably would happen. I probably would buy a pipe or two. Let's see.
If you bought some pipes instead of gear, you might start on time.
I set it for 9:45 tonight. Thank you. I was there. I started on time based off what I scheduled for tonight. It was hard. The boy knew that his mom was flying home, and it was a mixture of praying and crying until the boy finally settled down, because she didn't tell me the flight number, and I forgot to ask, and so I couldn't show him, like, look, she's in the air, everything's fine, all those kind of things. And so finally got him calmed down enough to go to sleep, and so thankfully, thank the Lord. So otherwise I was gonna be on much earlier.
NyQuil chicken really works on kids, Martin.
So does Benadryl. He's already heavily medicated though.
Mike's into the Italian cooking, and I had an Italian step family. They just take a cork, wrap a handkerchief around it, dip it in the wine, and give it to the child.
All right, he's not an infant. He's 9 years old.
Give him a half a glass of red wine with dinner.
I like the way Mike thinks.
Everett, that's how I was brought up. From very young, we were a little bit of wine with every meal.
Yeah. Nona lived to be
We slept
98.
well.
We had a glass or two of wine with every meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner.
I feel like I have a glass of wine with every interaction with my in-law. Which is usually a meal. It's usually a meal. It's a German meal. It's very heavy, so, I'm okay to drive later. I need some potatoes. Good Lord, chat is going nuts with sound effects right now all of a sudden. I can't hardly hear a thing. If I hear Godzilla one more time, I'm gonna retire that sucker.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Go, Godzilla.
I thought Eric had his phone up, but it was probably Eric.
Good Lord. I've never seen so much. I've never heard so much turmoil. I mean, I hope I hope everybody does this while Derek is doing the D20 segment, because he's already paranoid enough that he either runs too long or he's yammering on or dragging it, whatever. And I'm
Martin,
like,
I think I figured out why you have technical difficulties all the time. If what I'm seeing on the bottom of the screen is all the apps you have open, that's probably it.
Did I say that?
Just a couple.
Martin?
Did you really?
just a handful. So there's only a handful. What's amazing is that I have this really amazing audio interface called an Apollo Twin. And the thing about the Apollo Twin is it's a very high end. Again, this came from Steve's setup. He was very big into audio, radio. This is the thing. Same thing with the Neumann mic. And unfortunately, no broadcast software out there can accept the Apollo Twins. What's the word for it? Whatever audio channel, correct. And so, unlike every other interface, now if you get a much more expensive one, then it has a way to actually change those inputs, but the Apollo Twin does not. And so, therefore, I actually had to download a software. There's no way. Nobody's got any idea how to make it work. By accident, I rigged it to work using a free software called Voice Meter. And I actually have to send the audio from, shut up. I hear you crickets out there. I'm talking to Chad. So I have to send the audio from the interface to this free software, which in turn
38
goes to the stream. But it's so rigged.
Martin, don't you have
you can get all these high-end.
XL?
Hold on. What was that, Mike? Go ahead.
You have a Stream Deck XL.
That's right.
So you've got 36 buttons times as many pages as you want. So all those things that you've got running, you can hook up with the Stream Deck, right?
Yep.
And it'll work better.
Part of the problem with, trying to go with the biggest and best of everything is they all have their own programming, maybe designed or maybe not designed to interface with a Windows 11 or whatever. And they're all competing for data or bandwidth or computer space, RAM, with other programs.
Which what all of you are saying is y'all are so impressed that I keep this monkey show going as long as it does. That's what I'm hearing from everybody. Thank you. I appreciate that. I'll take that.
I don't think it's impressed. I think it's amazed.
Yeah, it's amazing to see when you have a Dell.
Bewildering.
This one ain't a Dell. This is Lenovo.
Oh, you don't have the Dell no more?
Nope. The boy has that to play games on, and I don't care if he spills anything on it either.
Probably make it work better.
He makes it work fine. For some reason, for him, it works every time. I'm like, well, there we go.
These 9.
This Google search, Martin. Cat peed on my computer or cat peed on my keyboard. See how many times that comes up? That is ridiculous.
Did you have one of the keys like the cat litter that changes color depending on what's going on with his bowels? Did that? No.
Got up
Okay.
one day and I was like, "What's up? My computer's not working. What's up with this? Oh wow, it smells."
Oh, Jim, Desert Pines in.
On my laptop and fried the motherboard.
Sue, I do not fix computers for a living. I break them. That's no joke.
He also breaks budding careers at Dell Service.
Oh God, don't rub that one in my face.
Computer, Martin. Maybe it's the owner.
Oh, it's always the owner. I can tell you that. I'm not the most computer savvy by any
The
means.
problem with most things is the nut behind the wheel.
Cincy, I know it was a backhanded compliment, but the key word was compliment. There's always a silver lining.
Did you say Desert Pine Piper was in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good old Jim. He's hanging out.
Gonna have to swipe right.
Jim, you smoking a Lavat or you smoking a Bent Bulldog?
See Hunter, I see Everett, I see Mike. I barely see Todd. That's Eric, Martin, Ed.
All right. So nobody talk about me and my computer while Phil's over there troubleshooting his Zoom on his phone.
I'm just saying, I don't see our Desert Pine Piper. I see everyone else.
Let's see.
Jim's only in the chat. He's not in Zoom.
All right. So
Last week, Zoom made me go through the hoops twice to get in. Tonight, it made me go through 3 times. So something's changing on Zoom.
all right. So I've got a question for everybody. So I'm gonna call out who I'm asking. And for now, I'm going to, where's that button? There's a button. I know there's a button. I don't know where the button is. I'm button inefficient. All right, so I'll do it this way.
Above your belt.
I muted him too. I got everybody. All right, boom, boom. All right, so one at a time, I'm going to hit everybody. I'm going to start with Chad because Chad originally, I gave him a complex on this because unfortunately it wasn't on purpose. But when you clench your pipe, is it normally to the left or right?
It's almost always dead center because I never really clench unless I'm holding, like doing something with my hands, and I just like balance it. I don't really clench it.
I don't know why I asked Chad questions because he's always going to go with the option I don't have.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
I'm a middle of the road kind of guy.
That's okay. Nothing wrong with that. Mike, what about you?
Usually left.
What was it, Mike?
Usually on my left.
On your left. Okay. I'll take that. Usually mine is my left. Todd, what about you? Todd, where's yours usually lying? Just in your beard? You got to unmute, Todd. There he is.
The left, because I'm left-handed.
Left, because you're left? Okay, left-hander. We're good with that.
And I really don't clench it because I have no teeth. I kind of rest it against the roof of my mouth and hold it with my lip.
Okay, that'll work. Phil, what about you? You got to unmute, Phil. My bad. Remember, questions, everybody mutes.
On my left. I'm right-handed, but it always seems my left. I've tried the right. Choppers don't work that way, and that's why I was asking. If you answer your left or your right, what hand are you? Because what I've seen is typically it's the up. If you're right-handed, typically people are clenching on the left, or if you're left-handed, they're clenching on the right.
Yeah, I'm a right-handed person, and I clench on my left. I smoke cigars on my left too.
It's not off yet. It'll be off.
Ganj, the only that is.
You got something going on with Robert there.
He's mowing my lawn.
I'm not sure. I'm not even sure how to take that, Ganj. I mean, I can see how you're taking it, but I don't know how I can take it.
Robert, almost like a silverback.
I'll tell you right now. You send that to Robert's wife. He's gonna love you. What side do you clench on, Ganj?
Basket pipe and some Virginia slices.
Yep. What side do you clench on? Are you right-handed or left-handed? What side do you clench on?
I don't know. Whichever side of my butt's clenching on.
He doesn't sweat the small stuff, is what he's saying.
It's kind of scary there, that picture.
Proper answer would be I only clench at the lathe.
Eric, what side are you clenching on, sir?
Left. No, right.
Look, you know what, man? You got mouth skills, and I bet you never thought I'd tell you that.
I kind of feel like Eric's been watching those women on YouTube that can tie a cherry stem into a knot in their mouth.
I'll tell you right now, Bill, if he's watching them do that, that ain't the only thing he's watching.
It just happens to be one of my many skills I'm so proud of.
Just one of the few. Oh, there we go. Look.
Oh, God.
Wow. Wow. You wouldn't like Willie when he's angry.
Gouge my eyeballs out. I will not be able to unsee some of those backgrounds, okay? Thanks a lot, guys.
Certain things you will never be able to unsee. Everett, what side are you clenching on when you clench? And are you left or right-handed?
I'm right-handed, but I clench on my left-hand side. It's more comfortable.
I got you. That makes sense. What about, hey, Hunter, what about you? Are you left or right-handed, and what are you? Make sure you unmute.
Hunter's going to be ambidextrous.
There you are.
Let's see. Can you hear me?
Yep, gotcha.
Okay. Right-handed typically clench on my left or in the middle.
I see a lot of middle to left.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be a left brain function there or a right brain function there, Chad? I'm assuming a right brain because it goes to the opposite.
Right, yeah, the opposite lobe of the hemisphere of the brain controls the opposite side of the body.
But that's not always true with left-handedness and right-handedness, because your dominant hand doesn't necessarily, it doesn't follow the left-right hemisphere model.
Yeah. I mean, as far as artistically, that's thinking.
All right, I'm sorry I asked. I meant for that to be a joke, but we're going to get all technical now. I failed. Mike, admonish me.
I feel like I insulted Chad at some point in the past because somewhere back there I mentioned these guys that clench the pipe in the middle of their mouth and smile like a 1950s pipe advertisement drive me nutty.
Good.
It's impossible to offend me because I don't think it's something that I can. It's not something you can do. It's something I decide if I'm offended or not, and I don't get offended.
I feel like it.
Martin, I won't admonish you. You just keep changing feet in your mouth. You're doing it on your own.
Oh, thank you, Mike. It's very unfortunate that I have a size 13 too. I'll let you know that.
That's a big glove. Size 13 glove. That's a big glove.
Hey, let me tell you. You know what they say about guys with big feet? Big shoes. Monstrous shoes.
Boats.
If anybody recalls the story from this week where I went to Japan to was in a wedding, an actual Japanese wedding, and they had to special order those wooden sandals for me.
What you guys don't realize is Martin's only like 3 feet 11 inches. And he has
easily. Look, I'm squat. Okay, I'm a squat one. I'm the biggest 3'11" you ever saw.
So I just get your screen captures in and send them into BFRO. We've had a sighting.
I keep seeing Willie in Incredible Hulk mode, like nuzzling over there with Chad, and it's bothering the hell out of me.
Here, I can change it.
Well, I mean, he's so, like, it's so perfect how you've got it set up. It's like I'm just waiting for him to wrap his arms around you and take you away. I mean,
a little disturbing. It's not quite as disturbing as Gandhi's screen, though.
Well, Oh my God! I have to see what the chat's saying about this because they've got to be going nuts about this. Oh, Charlie! I can see Charlie just he's just rolling over there. Good Lord! Good Lord, have mercy.
I have a pipe related question.
Oh, Robert's in the chat now. He wants to know if Willie is setting a challenge to him.
Get it, Ganj.
I have a pipe related question.
Go ahead.
If you smoke straight Virginia in a pipe, can you still smoke like Black Virginia in it?
I mean, you can smoke anything you want. Are you asking, is it ghosting?
You mean it's Stove, Virginia?
Todd, Black
Yeah,
Virginia. Black Virginia is only Virginia that's been pressed, steamed, and aged. So Black Virginia, if it's a true Virginia, makes no difference if it's orange, yellow, bright, or red. As long as black is just stoved and pressed or steamed.
All right. Well, that settled that one. Hope you.
Well, I just stopped in for a minute, guys, to try to figure out how Ganji hacked my phone and got my photos. So,
oh, don't lie, Robert. You sent those to me.
Yeah, I'm just, but that was between me and you, buddy.
You been working out?
Hey, you owe me $20 for cutting your grass, by the way.
Oh, shit.
This is what people found out. Robert didn't have COVID. He's been juicing like crazy for the past few weeks.
I'm sure Ganji's got it in the mail.
All right, guys, I'm out of here. Good night, all.
See you, Robert. Good to see you, man. Funny guy. Let's see. Let's see. I had another question. Where was it at?
You got to ask Everett. He hasn't answered. Which side does he clench?
Oh, Everett. Oh, I thought I did. Everett, what is it? Right or left?
Left.
Yep. Yeah, it just amazes me though that so many people are just on the left. I'm curious. Chat, I want to see what the chat has and see if chat, what side does everybody clinch on in the chat? I'm curious to see what they all have. I almost feel like I should run a poll.
Think about it, Martin. Think about it. If you smoke when you drive, you'd clench on your left because you're holding the steering wheel with your right hand.
Charlie said right.
Charlie lives in Florida.
Yikes. Wow. Wow.
It's just having it, but
wow. Right off the bat. I'm gonna add center in there just for Chad.
Thank you.
Boom. All right. Let's see what this poll looks like. This way I don't have to try to go back and forth between it. All right. I had another question that I was going to ask. Not going to ask that question. All right. Here was a good question. Can anyone tell a great way or a surefire way to de-ghost a pipe? Does anybody have a good method for de-ghosting pipes? And I'll open that up to whoever.
Sure. You want an easy way, you want a difficult way, or you want a surefire way?
I recall the video, I forget what pipe it was, Mike, that was abysmal for you to try to de-ghost.
Your best way is to send it to Mike Myers and have him ozonate the pipe. That is the only surefire way, 100% that I know of, that will absolutely de-ghost a pipe, no matter what's been smoked in it.
Retort.
Retort can over dry a pipe. Be very
Oh, your
careful with
video,
retort.
when you retorted it, it looked like a pain in the ass.
It is that too.
I'm not gonna lie, I had a blast setting fire to my dining room table. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun. It blew my mind how fast that spread. I was like, this is like a miniature version of napalm.
That's why you stopped doing videos for 2 weeks, because you had to grow your eyebrows back.
That, and I had to completely refinish the table, which I haven't completed yet. We just stacked a bunch of things on there so people couldn't see the damage I had done.
Yeah, if you want an easy way to deghost a pipe, for a pipe that has no adornments on the shank, take the stem out, fill the bowl with activated charcoal, coconut charcoal, whatever. And then you put it in your oven, put it on tin foil or whatever. Put it in your oven on a baking pan. Turn the oven to 200 degrees. Bring it to temperature. Let it bake for about 15, 20, 30 minutes. Turn the oven off. When it returns to room temperature, not take it out at 200 degrees unless you like burning yourself. Let it return to room temperature. Empty everything out. Swab it out with alcohol. Let the pipe sit for a day or two. Reinsert the stem. But if you bake it, the activated charcoal will absorb much more than salt and alcohol will. And it's a hell of a lot easier to clean.
There you go. That was it right there. Right there. That guy. He's got it. You know, we only got two people.
Don't do sign language. Your mic.
We only got two people that even smokes on their right side. That's Glum Chum and Charlie. I wonder what side Curmudgeon smoked on. Have to go watch one of his videos. That would be a fascinating thing.
Doug is right-sided, unless his video is in reverse.
True. Which is hard to know for. Nope. No, I think you're right, Mike. I kind of base it off the growth of his beard. It seems like it has a little sway to that direction. As odd as that is, that's what I saw when I was at
the elbow shot. I'm assuming that's the right side.
It is the right side.
Yeah,
because he did that at Muletown. That is the epic right elbow. I know it well. Let's see. Big Country's predominantly right, but pretty eventually between right and left. So middle? Isn't that what that means? Let's see. Here's a good question. How often does everybody smoke each week? Mike, we'll start with you.
Depends. If I'm home, 5 to 6 bowls a day. If I'm at my girlfriend's, if I'm lucky, 2.
Right. Good luck. Good luck on that one. Ganj, what about you?
Oh, no, it isn't. Oh, it can't be.
Say the name.
Boris.
I'm glad you didn't say depends on what I'm smoking, Ganji.
Oh, hey, that's true too. It could be a dozen bowls a day.
Right. Everett, what about you? What are you hitting on? How many times are you hitting it every week? Let me rephrase that. How many?
I smoke
how often?
Between 9 to 10 bowls a day.
Good Lord. Where do you guys find the time? How much do you smoke when you're hunting? That's the other question.
The hell? I lost my.
Are you there?
Martin, you're muted.
Oh, sorry about that. How often do you when you're hunting, Everett?
Oh Jesus! If I'm out hunting, maybe on average 9 to 10 bowls a day. If I'm out hunting with my dad, I might smoke 2 or 3.
Okay.
Because we don't smoke in his car, right? So
So if it's a 30-minute drive, it's every 10 minutes. You make him pull over. That's what you're saying?
No, he'll pull over for a cigarette.
Oh, there you go. So you take advantage. And he's like, hurry up, dump it. Let's go. Understood.
We have our rest stops planned when we're on the road hunting.
Right. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with that. Chad, what about you? How many do you smoke?
I would say probably about 55 bowls a week. So about a day.
Do you take a break like on weekends, or is that where you hit it the most?
No, it's about the same every day. Some days I smoke. I mean, sometimes I'll only smoke a couple of bowls a day, but it just depends.
Okay.
Like today I probably had 7.
Good Lord. I am so far behind compared to these guys. I feel happy if I can get like 2 or at most 3 bowls a day if I'm lucky. That's a monstrous. What about you, Phil? How many are you getting every week?
In the summertime when it's hot, I'm typically smoking about 8 cigarettes a day, unless I'm on a live like now.
Then it's chaining it.
During the fall and the winter when it's cool, I really enjoy smoking the pipe. So between 3 and 5 depends how far I'm leaning into the lathe. You know?
It's been one hell of a day. It's going 6. We're going 6.
Yeah. If I'm doing 6, that means I haven't been working much.
No. That's the day you're pondering. Understood.
Well, those are the days typically, if I'm smoking more than that, those are the days where I'm scoring blocks up or centering everything and laying out designs, getting ready to start drilling and stuff. So.
Right. Hunter, what about you? How many do you smoke? Hunter's like this. He's like, I didn't join this to have, to work out. Go for it, Hunter.
Oh, honestly, lose count through the week. Not entirely sure.
He measures by the 10.
Probably way too much. I don't know.
So Hunter measures by the 10. So he's going at least 2 10s a week. That would be amazing. That would be a lot.
But yeah, I usually smoke the corn cobs in the shop, and they're typically pretty small bowls. So probably 9 to 10 or so a day.
Okay.
Something like that.
Makes sense. Did we ask Todd? Did I ask Todd how many? Did I get Todd?
No, you haven't asked Todd.
Todd, where are you, sir?
I don't smoke a pipe that often. Maybe if I smoke one today, it'd probably be like 3 bowls.
There we go. Somebody I have something in common with, finally. Because I don't smoke nearly that many bowls as everybody else. I'm curious how many chat is actually. Robert says 10 to 12 bowls a day. That sounds like a lot. Boris is 3 to 8 bowls a day. Charlie is 7 to 8 bowls. Cincy, 3 to 5 bowls a day. I feel so far behind.
Well, if you compare that to George Burns, who smoked 10 to 12 cigars a day, that ain't much.
Let's see. Patrick at least 5 a day.
If it helps, Martin, this is what I refer to as a pouch.
Oh, I see that. Wow. Okay.
Chad wears cargo pants.
God, do you have an example of what you call a suitcase, Chad?
It's what I live in.
Wow. Just not one you can check on at the airport, right?
Yeah.
I have a feeling he's trafficking something, but it doesn't seem like the dogs are going crazy.
So I have a question for the guys on the Zoom.
All right. We got 4 minutes, FYI.
Particularly Chad. I don't know how long it's been since Chad flown. It's been since about the time Hong Kong went back to China last time I flew.
Oh, last time I flew,
I have to carry on the pipes. So I'm trying to pack light, bring a carry on. And I don't know how aggressive TSA is anymore. Am I gonna get taken to the ground? You know?
Last time I flew was 2014, so it's been 8 years.
They're pretty aggressive, Phil. You might want to pre-lube.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I might want to
Jeez.
drop the expletives to perfunctory FUs.
Just remember to take off your belt.
Phil. Clothing, pipes in socks, clothing on top, or put them in a box in between the clothing. If you're doing carry-on, you've got a small suitcase.
Yeah.
You're going to put it on the conveyor. It's going to go through and out the other end. If they want to look at it, they will be careful. If you say there's breakables inside, they'll be more careful. If you check your baggage, then remember the old Samsonite commercials with the gorilla.
Yeah, I'm not checking any baggage. And that's what I planned, was to put the pipes between clothing.
You'll be fine.
Okay, cool.
Now, all the firearms, I mean, overhead compartment, usually you can stuff a few rifles in there. I've heard, you know. I did hear that they don't like poppers though, so don't get any of those firework poppers. Pow! I mean, that might get you. Definitely don't do it on the plane.
Well, I guarantee you, if they tell me to take my shoes off, the F word is going to drop, and I'll probably get taken down.
You will be required to remove jacket, more than likely belt and shoes.
Yep.
Yeah.
You go through the
Everybody.
God, look how many freaking pilots are on this. Oh my God.
I suggest you invest into flip-flops.
Or a pair of slip-ons.
Yep.
A pair of boat shoes.
Damn it.
My normal attire is sweats, sweatpants, t-shirt, sweat jacket, and those right there. Some slip-on loafers.
Pair of Skechers, Phil. Light, they go on and off super easy, over thick socks. And if your feet puff up, which they will on a plane, this is the way to go.
Well, yeah. I'm wearing the dang boots. I may bring tennis shoes with me, but I'm wearing the damn boots. And I'm gonna curse when they tell me to take them off.
Boots, absolutely, you'll have to take them off.
Oh yeah, and they might actually swab your feet and the boots, given that you're
sure, because they'll have metal in the shanks.
No, these are electrical. No metal in these puppies.
You never know. Every airport's different.
Yeah, well, I'm about to.
At YVR, second last time we flew, she had to take off her shoes, socks, and they swabbed her socks and feet. One very unhappy little Asian with me, trust me.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Picture me like her, but dropping the F-bomb and then getting a cavity search.
Yeah, I have been patted down almost every single time I've went because I must look like a terrorist. So it just happens every single time.
It's
I go
because
to
you look like you want to, Mark.
Right. Yeah, I have intent on my face. And usually
they perceive you as receptive.
Right. Yeah. They're like, "Oh, this one's an easy one." I'm like, "Look, I haven't been that since I was a teenager. Stop it. Don't do that."
I've been married 20 years. They can tell by the downtrodden look on.
Oh, there it went. I didn't upgrade. I warned them 4 minutes. I told them. Everybody in chat heard me. I told them 4 minutes. I know. I feel like I need to pay for more Zoom. Maybe that's what I should do. Have everybody help me pay for Zoom. They'll pat while observing others. They do, Charlie. They do that, and they pat indiscriminately. That's for sure. Should we get in one quick one from Ammo Head? Do we need to get one quick one in from Ammo Head since we're here? Chad, I did not mean to have you cut off, by the way, sir. But do we need one from Ammo Head? By the way, everybody, thank y'all for joining the Zoom. I appreciate it. God's like, I'll give you. I'm sorry, Chad. I'll give you 2010s to pay for your Zoom. Thanks, Ganj. I agree. All right, so let's grab one from Ammo Head. We watched one guy that the wife and I we almost lost our lunch watching this one person. We were like, no, we're not watching that ever again. It was pretty gnarly. It was pretty gnarly and won't happen again. And I also got to buy stuff for the Philly cheesesteak rolls. Let's see. He mentioned the pizza. The pizza? Where's the pizza? We need to do the pizza.
Homemade pizza and cheesy breadsticks. That one maybe?
No, it was like a full pizza.
Cheese pepperoni pizza.
He does a lot of pizza, but it was like a whole like casserole. Hold on. This is an easier way to do it. Nope. Deep dish pizza pie. That might have been it. There it is. Cast iron breakfast pizza. Maybe that was it. Bacon cheeseburger stuffed crust pizza. That sounds good. Grilled cheese pepperoni pizza.
There's a lot of pizza.
He's got what?
There was one that looked like it had a lot of pepperoni that looked big.
Well, there's the pizza cake.
I know, but go down. Well, I don't know where it was. Was there when you were typing? I don't know why it changed.
This one?
No, it had even more on it.
This one?
It's bigger. Oh, okay.
That looks like a bacon calzone. All right, one last through. That's pizza cheeseburger. Grilled cheese. Stuffed crust, pepperoni. That's probably the one you're talking about.
Maybe. Here, this bottom left.
Oh, pepperoni pizza casserole. Okay, that'll do
I
it.
don't know if that was it or not, but that looked like a big one in a cast iron.
Well,
Hey guys and girls of YouTube, been a while. I got Dylan over here for a couple of days visiting.
Hello.
He said hello if you didn't hear him. And we're going to make something tonight called a
Just so you can see
pizza casserole.
Yeah.
Pizza casserole. We've never made it before. We thought, or I thought I'd try it out with him over here tonight, since we both like pizza.
Pizza.
I'm gonna use some rotini pasta. I got a jar of traditional pasta sauce right there. I got some mozzarella shredded cheese, garlic powder, 1 onion, some salt, garlic or Italian seasoning.
Sorry, Jim, it was in the chat.
1 pound of ground beef, and we got a bunch of, what is this, Old World pepperoni deli slice.
Jim, we'll get you on the next one.
Even. All right, well, anyway, let me get this ground beef busted up and this onion busted up. And we're going to stick it in our cast iron pan. I've got some water back there already boiling with some salt in it. Salt water.
The camera moved on the video, and I swear to God, I thought my monitor just fell. It freaked me out.
So we'll be back in just a few minutes, so hang on.
Yeah, Jim, I posted in there before, but we'll get you on the next one.
It's in there frying. I want to have Dylan throw in some onions. So let Dylan throw you all those onions I busted up. I didn't use that whole onion.
Woo!
I used about just a little over half of it. I think that'll be plenty. So I'm not making a whole lot. That's fine, Dylan. Just go what you got.
I don't see how this.
I'm gonna give it a good mix up there, and cook that ground beef with those onions there.
Did he say he's got noodles too?
Just sweat those onions down and cook it up real good, like I said, like I so.
Like I said, like I said.
We're going ahead and put a little salt in there.
An IGA.
Put a little.
What is IGA?
We'll wait on that Italian seasoning. Let's let that brown up and let those onions cook off for a little while. Shouldn't take too long. We'll keep busting it up, playing around with it. Our water back here has come up to a boil, so we're gonna. This is a 16-ounce box of rotini.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm gonna use about a half of it. Maybe a little more than half. See if there's a wooden spoon over there, Dylan. Yeah.
I don't think I have that in the shop there, Jim.
Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, it's a store.
Pasta.
Okay.
Swirling around, trying to heat back up. Now, we're going to let that pasta come up, get the good boil. We're going to keep playing around with this for right now. When this gets done here, we'll take it off and we'll drain all the fat off of it. And see what happens next. Get off there on your own.
As Mike from Mike Ammohead says, keep playing with your meat in the pan.
We got our hamburger meat all browned up. We got our onions softened up. Dylan, why don't you take that pasta sauce and just pour it in there?
All of it?
Every bit of it.
Has anybody ever been browned up and softened up?
Pour it all around it.
I'm just asking.
Yeah, buddy.
That was a small town grocery store.
All right, we're going to put some garlic powder in it now. Yeah, garlic powder. Good with pizza. What are we making? Pizza?
Casserole?
Yeah, he does,
Pizza
too.
casserole. Yes, sir. I don't know how much that was.
Onion.
Pretty good amount, though. How about some? Now we're going to add in some Italian seasoning. Use my other arm. Always in your guys' way. Italian seasoning.
Oh my God.
That's probably plenty right there.
That's definitely plenty.
Give that a mix.
That cast iron
we like a lot
has
of
seen
cheese,
some
right?
stuff.
Indeed we do.
Oh, Everett,
Cheese, right?
Lord.
Start dumping that some in here. We'll turn the heat back up a little bit. Let that cheese start melting in it. Just stick your hand in it. Don't dump the whole bag in there. Yeah. A little more.
A little more. There we go.
Now let's mix that up. Extra cheesy pizza casserole.
Starting to smell pretty good here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like how his son's getting into the video.
Nah.
He's like, this ain't a bad idea after all.
Get all married up together for a few minutes. How about that? Just kind of pat it down. A little pat. He's laughing at me again, guys. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah, we'll let that come up. I boiled that rotini. I cooked it al dente. Is that what they call it? Al dente. Because we're going to throw
al dente.
And it's going to cook in the oven for a few minutes, so you don't want to overcook your pasta. So let's let that kind of get to know each other just for a few minutes, and we'll be back and see what happens next.
God, I wish he had his own cooking show.
All right, so we've been letting that marry all up for about 10 minutes. I'm going to add some noodles to it. Some of that rotini that we
just
cooked.
for the
might not add them all. That's
inflection of all the technical terms.
First. Where's my spatula at, Deal?
Yeah, Winchester sauce.
There we go. Let's give that a good mixing up.
Mix it. Go ahead. I like some rotini noodles. I know, Phil, right?
Something like I said.
I mean, like the old Cajun.
Ooh, I see that cheese getting all melted up.
Chef,
yeah,
that like the real show where we can watch him do it.
That's plenty, don't you think?
Yep.
Well, we are getting some ASMR. It's
now,
like some.
Just mash her down a little bit. Looks good right now.
That's true, country.
Now, let's get our.
Let them get to know
cheese.
each other there, Sue.
Making sure everything's in frame here. And we're gonna go all around it. Bag in there, Dylan. Why don't you get that bag out? This thing will be enough. We like cheesy pizza, don't we?
Is that the Cajun chef? That's the Cajun chef, right, Phil?
Go ahead and open that sucker up for me. There's a knife laying right there. We got a lot of pepperoni going here too.
Jim, I know what it sounds like.
Dump the rest
Oh yeah, I love him, Phil.
That's not nearly
Phil,
enough.
I got a recipe
We
from
want a
him
lot
to
of
make.
cheese.
I think it was a catfish stew.
I got my oven heating up
delicious.
to 350.
Well, I'm gonna look them up now.
Well, you can grab you a handful too. You can help your old man out.
Help your old man out.
On there. Yeah, give me some of it too. Oh yeah,
It's almost getting to like baked ziti style.
Look at there. Looking pretty right now, ain't it? Let's get it all up on them sides. Make a mess.
Make a mess.
Always make a mess in the kitchen.
Make a mess.
Maids
it ain't good
off.
unless you make a mess. Tigers won.
Back pretty soon. Think that's enough or not?
Phil, I used to love watching. It was just very entertaining.
You think so? How about one more handful then, if you think that's enough? Yeah, start grabbing that pepperoni. And we're going to make a big circle all the way around it.
That's super cheesy.
Well, there's cheese down here somewhere. You want a beer?
Sure.
What'd you say?
God.
Yeah, come back in about 6 years.
No, come back in 6 years. You can have one, son.
All right, guys, we're going to load this up with pepperoni.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, Mike. It's ziti-ish.
So we'll be back when it's all loaded up.
Sort of.
All right, gang. So we
God dang!
The whole thing there was all that pepperoni. We got left over, but we got a bunch on there too.
Oh my God!
Throw it in the oven. Or we're gonna throw it in the oven. It's on 350. It's heated for about 20 to 30 minutes. I think it'll be all right. Don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Go for it.
Just like I said, like I said.
There you go.
No, look at the boy.
Like I said. So we'll see you guys about half an hour. All right, everybody. So I'll make this about 25 minutes.
Looks good.
On 350.
Bam.
Looks pretty good, don't it?
Yes, it does.
He gave it a pat.
So I'm going to try to cut into this with a spatula and give me and Dylan a taste test of this.
Get a little taste test.
Well, it sure does look pretty good.
Yes, it does.
I love some Tapatio,
Getting greasy.
It's good stuff.
Sure is. Boy,
that wood cork.
Gone. All right.
Wood top tap.
Give me a plate.
No, that's
Thank you.
That's not Tapatio. But that's Cholula, but I like Tapatio too. That's how you know it's done, Phil. You got to spank it.
Oh, it's still hot too. There we go.
How do you even clean that pan?
Look at that. It's got some cheese stringing on the side of it. Now hand me another plate for me, please.
I mean, let's be honest. In chat, who wouldn't try this and eat it?
Right.
Come on.
Corner piece in a round pan. Yeah, that didn't make no sense, did it? All right.
Yeah, my cholesterol is going up right now. Chat, who wouldn't try this?
Right.
I would try it.
Yeah.
No. Of course, Phil and Mike.
Lay your spatula down. You guys see that? Thank you.
Boil the pan.
All right, we're going to have a taste test of this sucker. I don't know how we can both do it on camera. I don't guess we can, so I'm going to dig into it. Dylan's already got him a big fork full of it. Wait a minute, let's taste this together. I got cheese flying everywhere.
Ready?
Hang on, I think we need to blow it off because it's still hot. Ready?
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
Oh my God. That's good. That's good.
What do you think about that?
That's really good.
Mm-hmm.
For a growing boy there, Ganj. Here's the ASMR.
Man. Guys and girls, you gotta try this. If I was making this on my own, I would have added mushrooms and black olives and maybe some green peppers or whatever. But I'm making it for me and Dylan. He just loves cheese and pepperoni. So, damn, that's good.
It is.
So anyway, you guys got kids, teenagers or whatever.
Oh, fact.
Guarantee they're gonna like this, right?
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
He's not lying.
So me and Dylan both give this a big thumbs up. That's right. All right, guys and girls, thanks for watching as always. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
I love it. I love it. I need to get that soundbite. I tell you, that's awesome. I love everything about that. Ganj, I can't believe you haven't subbed him already. I mean, it's just, I love everything about it. I think it's amazing. Everything he does. See, Charlie's on it. Pat it down. Let them get to know each other. That's right. Let them get to know each other. I just love the way he talks about how like the process of why he's making it. He's really good about that. Like, he's really good about discussing his process, even though, like, as unorthodox as you might think it is, it's just like it works. It's in his brain. That's how it's working. And it's just, I love his descriptions and everything. I think it's great. I think it's great. Watch Fire Kitchen. Fire Kitchen. I have to write that one down. Man, that's hilarious. Again, don't forget, every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, you can get all of your points for get all your points for the gambling on Friday. So don't forget that. And thank you again for everybody who jumped on the Zoom. I'll try to do something with the Zoom. I'll figure out something. But otherwise, yeah, we'll see. We'll probably see all of y'all tomorrow. Oh, the damn flipper. God almighty. Jeez. All right, everybody. We're going to have some more fun tomorrow. Thank you, everybody, for jumping on. I appreciate all of you. Love all of you. We'll see y'all tomorrow on Let It Rip Friday show.